By the time we reach 70, every day starts to feel more meaningful. We begin to think not just about how we feel now, but how we're aging, how many good years might still be ahead, and what we can do to protect them. It turns out the answer may be in the smallest things we do every day, things so routine we hardly even notice them. But researchers have found that these little habits can quietly predict how long and how well you may live. In this video, we're going to explore 7 daily habits most people over 70 do without thinking, but that are actually packed with clues about your health, your independence, and your future. These aren't fads or guesses. Each habit is backed by data, observed by doctors and longevity experts who study the patterns of people who live not just long, but well. If you stay with me to the end, you'll walk away with not only a clearer sense of where you stand today, but also some practical steps to make small changes that can add up to big years. 1. How you get out of bed in the morning. The way you rise from bed may reveal more than you think. Do you swing your legs out, sit for a moment, then rise easily, or do you struggle, push yourself up with effort, maybe even feel dizzy or off balance? Studies have shown that mobility first thing in the morning is a powerful indicator of overall muscle tone, circulation, and neurological function. Imagine 2 men, Harold, who at 74 still gets up with purpose, stretches, and starts his morning walk, and then Dan, same age, who has to sit for several minutes before finding his footing, often skipping breakfast and waiting for energy to kick in. The simple act of rising with strength is your body's way of saying, "I'm still resilient." 2. Whether you still make your bed. It sounds silly, but making your bed is actually a mental health marker. It shows a sense of routine, care, and pride, traits linked to lower stress and better emotional resilience. In fact, according to a National Sleep Foundation survey, people who make their bed daily report sleeping better at night and feeling more productive. After 70, discipline often begins to fade, not because of laziness, but because energy, motivation, or mood starts slipping. Taking the time to do small acts of order is a silent strength. Women and men who age with routine age with grace. 3. How often you sit still for long periods. Sitting has been called the new smoking, and for good reason. Studies now show that prolonged sitting increases the risk of heart disease, cognitive decline, and early death, especially in older adults. But it's not just the total hours, it's the lack of movement between those hours. People over 70 who get up at least once every 30 minutes, stretch, walk to the kitchen, even stand while reading, report better mood, blood flow, and memory. Watch how often you sit, and more importantly, how often you get back up. 4. Your voice when you greet someone. A strong, clear voice suggests lung strength, emotional vitality, and confidence. When seniors begin to lose vocal strength, sounding quieter, raspier, or slower, it can signal deeper issues like declining respiratory health or even early Parkinson's. Compare 2 neighbors, Ruth, who still greets everyone cheerfully and enjoys conversation, and Jean, who has slowly grown quieter, less expressive, and avoids small talk. Even if you live alone, try reading aloud each morning or singing in the shower. Keeping your voice strong may just keep you strong, too. 5. If you still plan your day or set small goals. Having purpose doesn't mean changing the world. It means knowing why you're getting up today. Seniors who still write lists, set goals, even small ones, or make time for meaningful tasks tend to live longer and experience less cognitive decline. Whether it's watering plants, calling a friend, or organizing photos, the act of planning keeps the mind young. People with no plan often drift, and drifting leads to decline. Purpose is power, even if it's quiet. 6. How you handle forgotten items or disruptions. Do you laugh it off when you misplace your glasses, or does it spiral into frustration? How we handle small disruptions reflects how our minds and moods are aging. Seniors who stay calm, patient, and curious about their forgetfulness tend to preserve mental clarity longer. Those who panic or grow anxious may be showing signs of declining cognitive resilience. Resilience isn't about avoiding problems, it's about adapting when they show up, and adaptability is one of the strongest predictors of long-term health. 7. Whether you end the day with gratitude or worry. What you think about before bed tells a powerful story about your mental and emotional state. People who reflect on what they're grateful for, even small things, tend to sleep better, have lower inflammation, and report a stronger sense of well-being. Worry, on the other hand, raises cortisol, interferes with digestion, and strains the heart. Journaling, prayer, or simply mentally reviewing your day's blessings creates peace, and peace, especially in our 70s and beyond, is a foundation for everything else. So how many of these habits do you recognize in your own life? These daily routines might seem small, but they speak volumes about your future. The good news is almost every habit here can be strengthened. You can train your mind to respond better. You can move more, speak louder, laugh more, plan more, connect more. And when you do, you're not just improving your day, you're extending your life. If this video helped you reflect on your own habits, comment the number 7 below and tell us which of these stood out to you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to click the bell so you never miss another message like this. Thank you for watching, and remember, longevity starts in the little things. So pay attention to your habits. They're the quiet heartbeat of a long and healthy life. Your healthy life.